Hey y'all, I got you squished all over here in the corner this morning because of what we're going to do. We are going to make some pimento cheese, homemade, and it is so good. And so I'm going to kind of go over the recipe with you. And listen, y'all, this makes a huge amount. So you're going to need to have some folks to eat it. But it lasts indefinitely, I reckon, because it just lasts and lasts. But, and it's kind of expensive to make because of the amount of cheese that's in it and because cheese is expensive. But I will say this, it's a lot less than what you're paying for in the grocery store in those little tubs, and it's a whole lot better. So today I've got out my food processor, and I've got my cheese cut up so that it fits down in that little thing right there. So in a minute, we're going to start grating cheese. Y'all stick with me. This is what I'm going to use to grate my cheese with. That's the only little attachment that came with mine. Some of your newer models, I'm sure, have smaller little holes, but this is how mine is. So I just use what I've got, okay? All right, so what we're going to do, the first thing we're going to do is going to be kind of noisy, and I probably won't do the whole thing in front of you. I got my pan right out here to do it. I'm going to grate all this cheese up, and let me tell you what kind of cheese we've got. All right, so this is why it's expensive. You've got a 16-ounce block, which that means 1 pound, of extra sharp cheddar cheese. You've got 1 8-ounce block of just mild cheddar cheese, and you've got 1 8-ounce block of your cream cheese, which I've already unwrapped it. I'm letting it get room temperature over there. So that's 3 kinds of cheeses. The actual extra sharp is a whole pound. It's 2 8-ounce things, and then 1 8-ounce of just your mild, and then your 8 ounces of your cream cheese. So that alone is expensive. But I'm telling you that it's a lot cheaper than going to the grocery store and buying it in a tub. And most of all you're getting in there is just goo and mayonnaise. You're not getting any much cheese, okay? So let's grate this up. Children in this part, they would love it. All right, I'm gonna have to turn it off because my little bucket is full. I'll show you what I'm talking about. I'm talking about that. So that was quick. It was easy, and look how much. Look how much. All right, let's finish it up. I don't know if we can finish it up or not, but we're going to do something. As George's mama says, don't just stand there. Do something. Do something. She wasn't much on people just standing around. All I get in that one. I'm telling you, this is a lot of cheese. But I'm also telling you this, you can eat on it forever. And you can make it ahead of time. Y'all got somebody coming? I'm telling you, this is a great recipe. It's in my second cookbook. A lot of you have it, and you hadn't even made it yet. You need to get to making it. I'm going to try to get this out of here too. If there's any in here, any little top, make sure you get that out, but we don't want to waste anything. And it'll get sometimes around the edges of this. See how I get in that little groove right there? So get that out too. Put it over in your sink and we'll wash it later. We're going to go over the recipe right now. All right, here's the last of it, which is another big hunk of it. I always get out a pan that's too small, and I think this one is too small. I thought I was getting out a giant pan, but obviously I messed up again. Let me go to another pan. This pan it's too full to even mix it. Look at that. Okay, y'all, the hard part's done. You did a good job. You did a good job. Uh-oh. Got a mess here. I went and got me a big dish pan. I do this every time I do a soup or anything like that. I get a too small pan. It's aggravating. Look at the cheese, y'all. Look at the cheese. I'm telling you, we're gonna eat good. This makes great sandwiches. It makes great just crackers with pimento cheese. You could use this as a dip with corn or whatever. Corn dip. All right, so now, we just, corn chips. All right, so I'm going to put in 1/4 cup of mayonnaise. And you're thinking, that ain't hardly anything for this amount. It is the perfect amount. So please don't put in more until you tried it the next day. Don't put in more because you really don't need it. So I'm going to put in 1 thing of mayonnaise, 1/4 of a cup of mayo. I'm going to put in 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. I'm going to put in a pinch of black pepper. I'm going to put in 2 jars of pimento. This is the 7-ounce jars. Let me make sure, because I want y'all to make this for sure. Let me find it. Pimento, where are you? Yes, 2 7-ounce jars of pimento, and I drained them real good. So you're gonna put that in. I love these little jars. They put this in. I saved mine, y'all. They're so good to put safety pins in and buttons and whatever else you want to put in it. If you're making your own face cream, it's good for that. I mean, they're just nice little jars, aren't they? I saved mine. Here's my other one. I'm looking for it. I've already drained it and everything. I guess I just love jars. I like anything in glass. You know, a long time ago, they didn't make stuff in plastic. You had glass, everything. Glass milk and everything else. All right, so here is 1 jar, and this is a regular size jar, and it is 12 ounces of your roasted red peppers. Now, this makes it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get them out of here. I drained it as best I could. That's a nice little jar too. Roasted red peppers. If you've never bought them before, you need to try them. Okay, now the recipe says to chop them up real fine. So we're going to do that. And to do that, I think what I'll do is blot it just a little bit with a paper towel in case some of the juice didn't come off of it. Of course, that juice is good. Okay. Now let's chop them up real fine. We're going to put those in here. Y'all, you can make this and have it in the refrigerator when somebody says they want a snack. Just drag out whatever kind of crackers you like or what kind of bread you like. And there you go. You've got it. You have got it. And it's going to last and you're going to love it. If it's too much for your budget, I don't know what to tell you because I know it's expensive to make, but it's a lot of stuff. I can't even imagine how many And they put so much mayonnaise in that other one. Not that I don't like mayonnaise, but it doesn't need it in pimento cheese. You want to taste the cheese. All right, what do y'all think? Is that good enough? One more swack or two? There we go. All right, let's put her in. All right, let me rinse my hands off. Y'all ought to see this kitchen. It is a wreck. I've been in here all morning doing something. It's a wreck, I can tell you that. I don't know what I'm going to put this in. I've got a big red thing I probably will put it in. All right, now here's something important I'm going to talk to you about. You want to toss this. You do not want to gum it up. So, get you 2 spoons. Your mayonnaise is somewhere right in there. And just toss a while and let it be fluffy. Just toss and toss till you feel good about it. And you want it to remain that way. There's our mayo right there. I'm going to spread it out a little bit. I guess we could have mixed our mayonnaise with the peppers and then tossed it in, huh? That would have been good. And the black pepper and the other stuff. And remember, don't add any more mayonnaise unless it's the next day and you don't like it is. Because I'm telling you, with all this other stuff in here, you'll get way too much. You'll get way too much. Okay, I've got a container in here that I may put this in. All right, now here's the next important thing. Once you get it mixed up real good, your mayonnaise is distributed. There's a clump of mayonnaise. Put it in the refrigerator overnight. And do not eat it until tomorrow. So, no, I'm not going to take a bite. I'm going by just what the recipe says. I put that in there for a reason. I didn't put it in there to take up space. Let me read you exactly what it says. If you're looking up the pimento cheese, it's in your book, it's on 214. And I say right down here at the bottom, let me find out where I wrote it. I wrote it in here because I remember doing it. Then always chill it overnight before you serve it. So I gave you directions. Y'all see that pretty blue bowl right there? That thing right there, I know it's at least, well, I've had it probably 40 years. It's old as Methuselah. All right, I think that's got it. Looks good to me. I'm going to put it in a plastic container that has a top. And that way, it'll keep it airtight. Now, let me say one more thing before I quit. Don't get the grated cheese, that pre-grated cheese that's in sacks. Now, y'all, if you want your pimento cheese and you're going to all this money to make this stuff, you want it to be the very best it can be. That other kind of cheese that's already grated, they put something on it to keep it from drying out. I mean, you can read the package. But this is just cheese. And it's in a solid block. And so that's what you want to use. There is a huge difference in the flavor and texture of that. So please, if you're going to make this, do it right. If you're going to go through all the energy and the time and the money to make a big, big bowl of pimento cheese, then you want it what? You want it delicious and the best it can be. So anyway, that's it. No, goodness, that's not it. I forgot to put my cream cheese in here. Oh, my goodness, let me get that. Oh, my word, have mercy, have mercy, have mercy. And it's supposed to be in little bitty clumps, so let me little bitty it up. I'm going to put all this in little clumps, y'all. I forgot it. Why didn't y'all tell me? This makes it stick together good. Let me finish this. We'll toss again. Okay, y'all, I've got it all pinched off. Here it is. Now I'm going to toss it again. I just happened to look over there to the other side of the kitchen, and it needs to be room temperature too. Your cream cheese. Just toss it in there, and it'll mix in with the other. It'll be so good. Anyway, sorry that I forgot that. It's just like the other day when I was telling y'all about the turnip green soup. I told you to get you some pinto beans or something. I said, or something, or I don't know what I said, but anyway, it wasn't pinto. It was Great Northerns. They're supposed to be Great Northerns. But I corrected it at the end. I corrected it. Okay, there you go. Now then, let me get my container out and put it in. Love y'all. Make you some of this. I know it's expensive, but look at that. How much would you spend in it? I mean, look. There's probably, that's how much, or you get less than that in a container. I don't know how much it is. It's a lot. And there's probably 10, maybe 12 containers in here. It's according to what size your little thing is that you buy. Love y'all. Have a great day.